Happy Sunday, everybody. Here is the second podcast of LCTA to provide a audio update of what has been happening this past week and what will be happening coming up. First of all, our organizing blitz that took place over the last 2 weeks, we were able to recruit more than 70 new members. So congratulations to everybody and their efforts. The organizers did work, representatives did work, and you as members did work as well. Now that the organizers are leaving, though, we need to continue to have the conversation in their absence. We still need about 25 members each week for the next 5 weeks, excluding spring break, in order to reach the 50% threshold. Therefore, we all have an obligation to engage folks in a conversation that kind of leads to the three main things that we represent right now. First of all, we want to make sure that every potential member knows that we're here for our students. This organization is about providing the best possible education for students. And to do so, we need to recruit and retain the best possible educators. They have the most significant impact on student learning. And therefore, that means a dignified career, and retirement is a part of that. And to ensure that, we need to provide a career path and significant salary increases to offset healthcare. So that's the first thing that we represent. The second thing is our students deserve every opportunity and resource available at all school sites. This is about equity. This is about opportunity for all. And this organization fights to make sure that every school has the same opportunity and that no student has to go without. And that's a very important part of the work that we do. So let's make it where, we don't have pay to play sports and we don't have to do fun runs to raise resources for schools. We're here to fight to make sure that the state provides enough financial assistance to provide for all. And then number 3, relationships lead to understanding. Respect is deserved by all, regardless of their point of view, but we want to make sure that we engage folks into understanding that some of the things that folks think about educators are just not true. They just do it just for their summers off, or they have it easy. Their hours are less than 8 a day, and all they do is babysit students and those who can't teach. These are the things that, when we engage with folks, that is the antithesis of what LCTA represents. We're the best of the best. We want to make sure that every child has the opportunity to succeed, and therefore we're fighting for every child to have the best teacher possible in their classroom and the best possible educators as a part of the entire system. Finally, we can't fight for these things if we don't have a union, because only 2 things influence politics impacting our students. That's money and numbers. Numbers as in voters and people engaged. No matter how high we make the dues, we'll never have enough money to fight the money that is influencing on the other side. Therefore, we need numbers. No one has to do everything, but everyone can do something. So let's work together to preserve this organization and our ability to advocate for our students and for our members. Next, we're asking everyone to wear red for Ed tomorrow on Monday, March 4th, 2019. It's the day before the legislative session starts, and as our #FundOurFuture campaign statewide, we're asking everyone to wear red for Ed and to continue the conversation beyond the classroom, within the community, and with parents about what it is that we're working towards. Education is opportunity, and opportunity requires funding. So the total national education spending for Florida is 9 out of 51. So 9 out of 51, we're pretty low on this list, is 18%. We're failing our students in funding. Teacher salaries are 6 out of 51. That's 12%. Another fail for the state of Florida. And staff professional salaries are 4 out of 51, which is 8%. So as you can see, we are not doing what we need to do as a state to make sure that we ensure that every student has the best possible education. So join us tomorrow as everyone wears red for Ed and we raise the awareness within our community about what is happening to our public school system. A couple of quick notes from the previous week. The ratification vote that took place on February 26th passed overwhelmingly. The school board the same day voted to pass the tentative agreement. So bargaining for this school year is officially over, and April 1st we will be submitting names for our next bargaining and asking for a call to bargain. So if you would like to be interested, please submit your name using the link within the email to let us know that you would like to participate. Additionally, we're at the school board meeting that very same day, advocating on every educator's behalf because there have been some assaults on teachers, and teachers have responded in a way of trauma. And we want to make sure that everyone is trauma-informed at decision-making level, and that there's a clear process at every single school site on how to address these issues. Ultimately, they shouldn't be happening. So what are we doing within our behavior systems, and how are we holding everyone accountable? And we want to provide opportunities for students, but we also there's an obligation to protect the staff and create a safe environment for the remainder of the students that are in that classroom as well. Last but not least, on February 28th, a Thursday, we ended up having our first community conversation. It was very enlightening and a great start. Based off of that, we know that there's some needs assessments that need to take place, that we want to get the parents, the community, and the public schools all involved. And to do so, a couple of things that have come up that we can do in the next 2 months to address these issues are to show up in numbers, educate others about the issues, bring lawmakers into the schools, field trips to the Capitol during this time, take to social media, involve everyone, educate parents, organize people to action, inform influencers, and connect parents, teachers, and student groups in a common cause. So we look forward to continuing the conversation and turning it into a collective action, which for us will start this coming Monday on March 4th. From 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. we will be on Appalachian Parkway and Monroe Street waving signs asking the legislature to hashtag Fund Our Future Florida. And in this email will be included a couple of the images of posters that we will be sharing. So until next time, please remember to wear red on Monday and continue the conversation with potential members. Leon Classroom Teachers Association. Community, advocacy, professionalism for the betterment of our students.